Hi everyone, welcome back to Mixed Media Morsels Altered Card Play. Really excited to get the prompts chosen for this month's card. If you're new here, welcome and come on in and play along with us. I'm going to pull some cards and then we're going to alter a playing card using the prompts that I pull. I have no idea what these are. My cards were shuffled before we started in January and I haven't changed anything. And so I'm going to just go ahead and draw and see what we get. Okay, our theme for this month, for March, is sweet. Okay, as always, you can interpret these in any way you want. All right, our technique will be to scrape some paint. That's always fun. All right, so scrape paint, scrape it on your card, scrape it on paper to tear up and glue onto your card, whatever you want. Okay, we choose two add-ons. So the first one is add a button. Okay, and the second one is add a heart. Okay, so these are fun, and this looks pretty simple, pretty doable. I like it. Okay, and the last one, which I call extra credit, is just, sorry, we're having a thunderstorm right now. It's an additional add-on. You can do it or not, whatever you choose. And it is add a napkin. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, so here are our prompts for March. And as always, I'm going to go now and gather up the things that I'd like to use on my card, and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, so before I get started with my page, I wanted to show you guys the tiny card that I made for my tiny book, which I haven't made yet, but I am getting my cards made. So here's my tiny card for February, and I used the same prompts that we used for our regular size cards. So I had a lot of fun with that. And I am posting these on Instagram each month. So if you want to follow me over there on Instagram, you'll see these sooner. Okay, so I'm going to scoop this up a little bit. And I'm going to get my page out of my book. And I guess actually I'll start with the card. I don't really need to start with the page. Okay, so here's my card. Already prepped my card. For anyone who is just joining us and is not aware of the prepping of the card, go back and check on the January Altered Card Play video. And I'll try to remember to link that up here in the corner so that you get a little bit more information there. So our theme is sweet, so the card's gonna contain something sweet. And I found a sweet little sticker in my stash of that cute little hedgehog in the pot. So I'm gonna use this on my card. And I'm probably gonna cut it out and cut away this background because I'm gonna create a new background for my card, and I'll be scraping my paint to do that. So I'm going to set my sticker aside for a minute and my card. And I've got a piece of a label. I'm trying to use, my scraps and things. This is just a little piece that was left over from a label that I used at some point. And I've got some yellow paint. I'm kind of sticking with the same background color. This is a very pale yellow. So I'm going to stick with that, and I think that this might be a little bit dark still. It's not quite as pale as that one, but if I find that I need it, I'll scrape some white too. So first I'm just gonna, put a few dots here and there, and I'm just gonna scrape it out with a palette knife. You can use a credit card. You can use a playing card that you're not using for your challenge if you want, but yeah, this is definitely brighter than the background that I currently have on the sticker. But I don't think it's bad. but I still might add a little bit of white too. I've got a stamp with some little dots, and I'm just going to take some brown and just randomly put a few dots here and there, just for added texture in the background. So my label is all dry, and I cut it down to a size that will cover my card. So I need to get ready to put that down. I'm going to go ahead and tear the corner so I don't forget. I'm just going to take a little bit of that off right there so I can show the number. So now I'm ready to add my little sticker of the cute little hedgehog, but I do need to trim it out first. I was leaving myself a place to peel this easily. And I'll trim off that little bit in a minute. Okay, so he's gonna go here. So adorable. Okay. Now, before I put him down, I wanna talk about my napkin, because I am gonna use a napkin. I had this napkin, and what I did was I took a panel of this and I glued it to a piece of just regular copy paper. And then I cut out a few of these little leafy branches, and I'm thinking I'm going to use some of these as my napkin on my card, because I thought it would be cute for him to be sitting, you know, outdoors with some other plants around him. So I thought if I had some of these on the background, it would be really, really adorable. So this one, this is an example of gluing my napkin down gone wrong, because I accidentally tore one of the leaves. There was one more leaf down here on this branch, and I tore it when I was gluing it down, but I just left it alone. It was torn. It was not going to be able to be used, so I just cut around it. And I thought, there's so much of that left that is good. I can put it down here behind something else, and you'll never even know that there's a leaf missing. So that's just something to show you guys. You can use the things that get torn a little bit. Don't let it stress you, you know. So I'm going to put one here, and then I think the little purple one I'm going to put in the foreground. And the fact that I'm using these little plants is why I cut away those extra leaves that were on there. I don't know if you noticed that, but I just went ahead and cut those little leaves off that were at the top of that flower. So I just figured, since I'm going to have so much down here, that those won't matter at all. But I think that's going to be so cute. It's like he's just sitting in the garden. So I'm going to move these, and I'm going to put these down first. And I'm not gluing the napkins directly onto the card, because they would be see-through once they got glued on, and you'd see all of the background stuff through the plants. So that's why I glued them down to the copy paper or the printer paper. And they're much easier to handle too that way. Something tiny like this especially. So you don't have to use a whole napkin. You can certainly use just an image from a napkin or a corner of a napkin or any way that works for your card. It's up to you. Okay. How sweet. I love it. So we still have to add a heart and add a button. And my button is a tiny little yellow button. I mean, it's tiny. It's so tiny I can't hold on to it. Very tiny. And I'm going to put that in the center of this flower down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this Fabri-Tac because I know it dries quickly. And I think that's all I'll need there. Try my tweezers and see if I have better luck with them. There we go. That's so cute. All right. And now I have a heart that I watercolored some hearts the other day, and I scanned it and cut out a little heart. And I'm going to put that heart right here. And I'm going to put my words that I've picked out, I think, on the heart. I think so. I love it. And I do want to put a little border on before I get too much more on here. I want to just put a little border just to define the edges a little bit. Okay. It just makes a big difference to me, having a little border around the edge. Now my words, I typed these out on my little typewriter, and it says, "Life is sweet." I think that's going to be so cute. After the glue has dried, I'll outline those words. I think I'm going to put a couple more of those dots at the top. Kind of lost a few of them in the cutting away and the gluing down, so I'm going to put a few more of those back, just here and there. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of them here. And a couple here. So cute. we go. So my card is done. I'm very happy with that. So fun. So now I need to put it on my page. Move those back a bit. I had some scrapbook paper that I thought would look real sweet with these colors. It's got a purple and green plaid pattern, and I'm just going to put that down here. I used a border punch and did a scalloped edge right here. And then I have another little scrap of scrapbook paper that was a purple background with some little white daisies. And this was literally just a strip of paper in my box. I think I want to put that along the edge, wherever I place the card, I think, like right in there. And I left it open on this side so that I can slide my prompts in. Little prompt card. Okay, so it's going to go like this. All right, then for the edge of this card, I think I'm going to use a little piece of washi tape. I found some in my tapes that is a good purple color that matches everything. And then I'm just going to fold the rest of it over to the back side. That just kind of helps to reinforce it. And we'll be able to slide it in and out just like that. Oh, that is so sweet. I love how that turned out. Yay! That is fun. All right, you guys, I'm having so much fun with these. I hope you are too. And I look forward to seeing what you've created in our Mixed Media Morsels Facebook group. So be sure to post them there, and make sure you use the hashtag mmmalteredcardplay. And that way, anybody who's looking for all of them can find them all in one place. Yay, I think this turned out very sweet. Which is as it should be, right? Oh, I love it. Okay, guys, so there's my page and my card. I'm very happy with that. And I hope you have fun with yours, and I will see you soon in the very next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.